Hello, my name is Natalie Bolin. I'm 20 years old and I live in Dexter, Missouri. I just want to put this out here that I did watch some of my classmates' former videos and I feel I may have added a few things that I didn't have to add, which I still feel are important. But I know a lot of people just talked about, their life story and like the things they've gone through, which I also have in my paper, but I have some of the more logistical reasons of public speaking and how to get through nervousness and how to just make your ideas sound more formal and put together. So we'll just talk about that too, because it might help you in the long run. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. Maybe I mistook some of the directions, but I also did put my ideas and stuff in there too. But we'll just begin. So, when it comes to public speaking, there are many aspects that go hand in hand. Your job as a speaker is to maintain control and speak in a cohesive manner that is easy for your audience to understand. Some of these issues and objections will convey include strategies for speaker nervousness. That's me right now. Improving the ability to analyze audiences and discussing technology and the environment. Not only do public speaking improve speaking to larger groups, but it also makes it easier to talk to certain individuals and just make it an easier conversation to have. So, when you do experience speaking and nervousness, some triggers while speaking anxiety is the fear of making mistakes or concern about receiving a negative input about your performance, and it's just a trigger for anxiety. When this occurs, the body can experience adverse effects such as blushing, accelerated heart rate, redness, and dry mouth, which I'm sure you guys are accustomed to. And on the other hand, nervousness can improve your speech. Fear is a stimulant and can make your mind work quicker. Applying anxiety symptoms to a productive effect can help it, make something that's bad into something that could help you. In addition to overcoming nervousness, learning the audience you're speaking to is detrimental when you are speaking about a message you're trying to convey or trying to convince someone of something, because knowing your audience is imperative. Evaluating demographics such as age, race, religion is essential when deciding how to, put your message out there and just how to word things. When you believe in the topics you are discussing, that is also really good because you're not trying to just convince yourself, you're also convincing the people in front of you. So, this is more about me. So, including my day-to-day life. Um, I'm going to be a teacher. I'm majoring in early childhood education, so hopefully kindergarten. I was cadet in high school, senior. I was a senior in high school and I was cadet, and I did kindergarten. I really enjoyed it. So I hope to teach kindergarten, but we'll see. It's still up in the air, obviously. But speaking to larger groups is going to be my job every day. So this is a very important class for me. But I hope, to get more used to it and just make it a more, not as strenuous process. This was my first thought when given the chance to speak on my fundamental ideas. My topics were clear. Growing up in the town that I did, people naturally believed they were better than other people, or they thought that they could bully other people. And if anyone is from the towns around me, Dexter has a bad reputation as being like not, the most, if you know, you know. um, Not that I'm like, I was more ashamed that people thought of my school as preppy because that was the furthest thing that I am. And when people heard, oh, like she's from Dexter, they're like, oh, like she's a mean girl, which is not me. I hope not. But yeah, that was a lot of the problems growing up, having to get over that, initial, oh, like you're rude, you're mean, you think you're better than everyone. So that was an issue to get through with life. Also, being from the town that I was, the friends that you thought you had, they weren't your friends and they did not have your best interest in mind. So navigating that was an issue. You know, there was arguments, but now being older, I am friends with the people that I used to not be because we mature, we grow from it. We, accept apologies, we don't hold grudges, and we just everything in my mind, what happens in high school, that was a difference. Like that was a different life. Like you live like on fight or flight, like 24/7. So now it's like this is who I am, and if someone says something, you should believe them until they give you a reason not to believe them. And then my like the idea of trying to be perfect was always an issue for me. And my quote is from my boyfriend Andrew, and he said, "It's not the end of the world, Natalie, because to me, one little thing could go wrong." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, everything's ruined, like this is awful." Because I don't know if I'm a perfectionist, but I just like things to be a certain way. And when it doesn't go the way I thought it would, it's the end of the world. So that's my quote. And then just talking about, online school, obviously you guys are online. And I think it's really cool that we're all choosing to do this part of life because a lot of people my age, are on campuses and in dorms and, that's all fun and everything. But with the lifestyle that I live, I work a full-time job at a bank as a teller. And I'm renting at the moment. I don't live at home anymore, so I have, bills, I'm sure, as you guys understand. So going to school online is the only way that I would be able to get my degree. And I'm just really appreciative that that's even an option and it's not just taken out of the picture completely because I can't go to school and walk on a campus. And I can still go to my 9 to 5 job, pay my bills, whatever, but still get my education in my downtime. So yeah, I just thank you for listening to me. Hopefully it wasn't awful, and I hope you guys have a good night.